Our story begins on a sunny spring day while I was in the garden looking for bugs to feed my pet spider Clementine. That's when I discovered something tragic. A dead baby praying mantis, less than a week old. Its insides had been sucked out. I looked around for who was responsible, and that's when I saw a spider eating a caterpillar, and another spider, and another, and I quickly realized I was standing in a death trap. So when I discovered this baby praying mantis, who was missing one of his hind legs, I knew he'd never survive on his own. I shall call him Trio. I will take him home and ensure he has a happy life, or so I thought. I brought him inside and built him this luxurious state-of-the-art enclosure, but he doesn't want to go in and prefers sitting on my finger, and that's when he began chewing his foot. But he already lost a leg and couldn't afford something other, so I'm giving him something else to chew on. Flightless fruit. I gave Trio to give them flight and encouraged him to practice his hunting skills, but the flies too fast, and Trio doesn't seem interested in you, though I know he must be. Come on, take it, eat it. I was about to give up hope, and then he got it. He went to town, he even ate the wings, and kind of looked like he had Chipotle. After he ate, the little menace went right back to chewing his foot, so I decided to try and earn some trust by... Remarkably, he went for it. Trio spent his first few days hanging out on his branch and devouring flies. Lots of flies. Look at him double-fisting 2 flies at once. What a lunatic. Which is why I wasn't surprised to find that this is Trio's shed exoskeleton, which means he grew fat. And over the next few weeks, he grew even more. And now I need to locate his home. I built 2 enclosures and he chose the one on the left. After catching a fly, he was brought home. The problem with flies is they can't fight back. Introducing the assassin bug. This fierce predator gets its name because, well, it kills things with that weird number. Watch what happens when I operate the fly. It lunges and pierces the fly, then it goes into venom and sucks out its insides. Let's see if this
No, it didn't. What'd you hear, my shoe? Full of it. I'd take credit if I did. It's my shoe. You're always complaining my shoes stick to the floor because they got the donut grease all over the floor. And then they get stacked, they got sticky. They must have had a bad accident, but take the grease all over the floor. Good thing we weren't there for that.
Was on. The assassin bug began to climb, and the trees overtook those. The assassin boldly climbed higher, and the trio remains alone. Shockingly, the assassin charged the trio, and the trio claimed his weapons. Hurricanes, the assassin lost the predator. Unfazed, the trio crept forward until they were face to face, and oh, yikes! Whoa, that's not even a fair fight at all. Yeah, I guess size does matter. As trio grew, his prey became larger, but it was still no match against. Oh, God, that's brutal. Kind of sicko likes watching this. You're witnessing something straight out of a sci-fi. Trio is shedding its exoskeleton. This happens because, unlike humans, mantises have rigid exteriors that don't naturally expand as they grow. So, they must undergo this process 7 times to reach adulthood. All that's left is a shell. But a miracle occurred here. Did you see it? Trio grew back his leg. I didn't even know this was possible, but I'm very happy. Now he's a grown current home. Let's build him one last enclosure. This one's gonna be empty. Got some walls here for a drainage layer to prevent mold from growing. Stole this straight from my neighbor's window. Don't tell him he already doesn't like me. I'm exploring the woods for free things I can use, like this piece of bark, totally free. Now, this is the bird space line, so this hollow log is perfect. By the way, this channel is not about me. It's about all of us, and I'm blown away and very grateful for how fast we go. I'm just some guy doing all the things I dreamed of as a kid. So if you're having fun, subscribe now and be early. So when we have over 1 million subscribers, you'll be able to say you were here from the start. That's really cool, and makes all the hard work worth it. So, yeah, thanks again. And leave a comment, because I actually read and reply to every single one. By the way, you guys enjoy this part of the video? Enclosure building? I'm not sure everyone does, but it's one of my favorite parts. Are you ready? Welcome to Trio's Paradise. This actually turned out pretty sweet. And compared to his current home, it's a major upgrade. Let's put it in and see if he likes it. Trio is growing fast, and he's actually just 1 more molt away from becoming an adult. To speed up the process, I'm backing him up. This grasshopper will make for a massive meal. It's pretty big compared to him, but Trio loves it. And sure enough, a few days later, he was holding it. Only this time, he was growing wings, and soon would be able to fly. His final exoskeleton is huge. Over the months, Trio has done this 7 times, growing bigger and bigger. It feels like just yesterday, he was this small little 3-legged baby sitting on my finger chasing flies. And now he's a beautiful, giant, perfectly healthy adult. And he's also my friend. I know it might sound silly because he's just a bug, but I think he trusts me, and I grow very fond of him.
Where is the mouse?
Trio's sad. Now he's an adult, he has the desire to go out into the world, find love, and reproduce, fulfilling his life's purpose. And who am I to stop him? Now it's time to fill you in on my little secret. This entire time, I've been raising two praying mantises in the hopes that one was male and one was female. It's a risk because there's no way to tell if they're male or female until adulthood. Legally, I don't know if it's a he or a she, but we're about to find out because they're in their final moment. One of the best ways to determine sex is whether or not the wings extend beyond the abdomen. If the wings are longer, it's a male. If they're shorter, female. And now for the
Hello 11 persons. How's everyone doing, guys?
Oh my gosh, no! Trio and Nemo are both male, and since I don't see them making babies together, and since it's mating season, there's only one thing left to do. It's time to say goodbye. I placed Nemo on a flower on one end of the garden. Good luck out here. Little freak. Hope you find it. And now for the word. I never thought I could get so emotionally attached to this. And when I tried to release him, he didn't seem to want to go. And then he flew away. Good luck. I'm so glad you did. A few weeks later, I was in the garden looking for something. I was searching for something specific, and I knew it was unlikely I would find it like that. I did. I knew the guy. A praying mantis insect. Yes, the same one from the beginning of this video. That's right. I pulled Terratina on it. Though I can't be certain, I like to believe this holds trio's offspring. I'm going to simulate
คุณสุกัญญาสวัสดีค่ะ
Oh, yeah.
ยินดีต้อนรับขอบคุณสำหรับกำลังใจค่ะ ลองขึ้นอีกทีนึง เพราะว่ากำลังจะปิดจ็อบแล้วกำลังจะปิดงานนะคะ ปิดเทอมด้วย อาจจะไม่ได้เจอกันพักใหญ่นะคะ กับซูชิเนาะแต่ว่าอาจจะขึ้นมาไลฟ์ทักทายเพื่อนๆหรือไม่ก็อาจจะไลฟ์ในครัว เดี๋ยวรอติดตามกันต่อไปนะคะ หวังว่าจะมาทักทายกันเนาะขอบคุณสำหรับกำลังใจสวัสดีนะคะ ขอบคุณมากๆค่ะ
Philadelphia, New York, Dallas, everyone's talking. But only Calci counts it.
Calci knows what's next.
There's a sign.
This question on this, and I want you to read some of these to understand. Okay? It says, if witches argue currently employed need legal thing, what is resource income? Do you have a role in their first foundation? Mr. Pointed, I have a series of questions related to Mr. Pointed involving the very first foundation. Your sort of data management response to any You might want to log these systems.
อยู่ทางนี้ยังใส่เสื้อฟ้าให้ไม่ได้นะคะวันที่18ท่านค่ะ ดูการทุกคนบนดอยก็สวัสดีกับคุณสุกัญญานะคะที่พาเรียนสวัสดีกับคุณสุกัญญาเดี๋ยวจะขึ้นสักแป๊บหนึ่งอีกสัก15 นาที ขอบคุณทุกเลิฟทุกไลค์ทุกกำลังใจนะคะ สวัสดีทักทายทุกคนหนึ่งเที่ยงแล้วเพื่อนๆกินอะไรกินข้าวกับอะไรกันเอ่ย19 ท่านค่ะขอบคุณเพื่อนๆทุกคนนะคะที่ผ่านไปผ่านมาเนาะแล้วก็เติมเลิฟเติมไลค์เติมกำลังใจเมตตากดไลค์ให้นะคะฝากกด subscribe ถ้ารู้สึกถูกใจนะคะนี่เป็นออเดอร์สุดท้ายละของเทอมนี้นะคะ สวัสดี24ท่านค่ะ เดี๋ยวจะมีปิดเทอมนะคะ เด็กมหาลัยของรัฐนิวยอร์กเนาะเราก็จะมีเบรกจะไปนั่งหน้าแหลมๆอยู่ที่บ้าน My life let go the pain คุณลุงกันค่ะสวัสดี12ท่านนะคะ Hello 12 persons how everyone doing ปะลงละ ขอบคุณพี่พาเปียคุณลุงกันนะคะแล้วเท่าไหร่แล้วล่ะ เกิน15 นาทีแล้วบอละไปละแค่นี้แหละ จะเช็คอะไรบางอย่าง ขอบคุณพี่พาเปียขอบคุณคุณกันนะคะมีใครยังอยู่บ้าง2 คนเนาะสวัสดี10 ท่านนะคะ thanks 10 person I'm gonna end this live stream I just pop up and test on something บายบายค่ะพี่พาบายบายค่ะขอบคุณลุงกันนะคะเจอกันไลฟ์หน้าเนาะหรือว่าเจอกันในบ้านเพื่อนนะคะบายบาย thank you all for tuning in I appreciate it I'll cut my live stream short and I have to I have one combo which is I have tuna and some salmon and that pretty much it clean up and I will see you guys next for live sushi like this we'll see you on January like 23rd come back from semester but I might turn on live stream to do some Thai cooking feel free to join me next time I go on live stream or even just pop up and say hello alright so long have a good night from America and have a wonderful day Asia and around the world until then bye bye ค่ะ